We've had a full wildfire inspection. We've thinned and trimmed trees according to wildfire. I have sprinklers on all buildings.
Paul Kenna was packing up priceless family heirlooms before the evacuation deadline at Gun Lake, when suddenly the wildfire intensified.
That is unreal.
It was like this wind came through that I've never experienced in my life. It was like heat and a whirlwind and a tornado all mixed into one. There were giant branches flying through the air.
Kenna jumped in his car and fled.
And then the fire came through and there was deer running out of the woods. It was terrifying. Like, you know, you look at it and you just think nothing could stop that.
Kenna's property is one of the 230 ordered to evacuate. Gun Lake is a tight-knit community northwest of Whistler, home to both summer cabins and year-round residents. The regional district says it's vital people follow the orders and evacuate.
You can't outrun these fires. It is not an easy area to access. It puts our first responders at risk. And it puts people's lives at risk.
The BC Wildfire Service says it's going to be a challenging week as workers try to control the aggressive blaze.
We're seeing significant wind and wind gusts pushing 40 to 70 kilometers an hour, and it is pushing not just the Gun Lake fire, but a number of our fires in the south.
As Kenna fled the fire, a camera on his home showed how the flames climbed closer and closer and closer. Miraculously, his main property survived. Unfortunately, his neighbor's home was burned to the ground.
You know, we had our home for just over a year, and it feels brutal to almost have that lifetime dream snatched away from you. But really, at the other end of the spectrum is there are families that have had generations all around that lake, you know, that have lost everything.
The district confirms about 5 structures have been lost, but admits there could be more. Emergency service supports are available for evacuees who have fled to either Whistler or Lillooet.
We will continue to do what it takes and to spend whatever it takes to fight these wildfires and support communities through these evacuations.
For Kenna, the memory of standing on the hill watching his neighbors flee lingers.
I stood there with a guy I didn't know and we cried. You know, we just lost it.
Joel Ballard, CBC News, Vancouver.